Hey, okay, so today I'm outside, which is really great. I think it's the first post I've actually done outside, so that's really cool. But today I'm going to talk about public transportation and specifically the buses because I'm going to be honest, I am terrified of buses, like so afraid of the bus system here. I use the subway all the time. I put a post on my Tumblr about the subway. I love it. But the buses scare me. And okay, here's why. Okay, so how do I explain this? Okay, first let me say some good things. Like, there's something completely awesome about riding a bus and seeing your bus driver like get out of the bus at a stop, like a red light, and smoke a cigarette during the red light, and you're just sitting there like, and he'll turn off the engine, he'll get out, he'll smoke his cig, and then he'll get back in, like right at the time when it turns green, and go, like, and freaking gun it, like, which is another thing I think is fun, like staying upright on a bus in Seoul is a complete challenge, and I'm the kind of person that I'm like, game on, challenge accepted, like. Especially things that like test my balance. Like I love skiing. Things that test my balance I think are great. So the subways and the buses specifically, the bus drivers are like bats out of hell. Like you have to try really hard to stay upright. I have almost like completely crushed little ajushis at the bus, like in a bus because I wasn't paying attention and almost got knocked over. So it is really fun, but a little hard sometimes if you're not paying attention. But okay, the reason why I'm afraid of using the buses is they're confusing. Like the subway system, the maps are very, very easy to understand. And if you're on the subway, you get lost, you just get off the subway, go in the other direction, then hop back on, and you're right back where you started, and that's great. Buses, not so much. Like at every bus stop they have a map, but usually it's all in Korean. And God forbid you get on the wrong bus, like you're so screwed. Like I can't tell you how many times I've gotten on a bus thinking it was the right one because they have numbers, thinking it was the right number, and then suddenly the bus turns down a wrong street, and I'm like, and I'm like hitting. They have these little red buttons that are like stop buttons. I'm like hitting the red button, like please let me off, let me off, let me off, and I can just like feel the bus getting farther and farther away, pushing me more and more into lost territory. And then I have to wait for him to find another bus stop, let me off, and then I have to backtrack, hoping to the sweet heavens that I can figure out how to get back through this maze to my original bus stop where I can try to take another bus and hope that it doesn't happen twice, or 3 times, or 15 times, because I don't know. So it's a little nerve-wracking sometimes riding the bus, because I've definitely done that multiple times. To the point where I really kind of have given up on it for the most part. But the other day, I will say that there's one thing especially that I love about the buses. Okay? I love to walk. Like, we're not saying I like I love to walk. But sometimes, and I walk to school every morning, and that's like 30-minute walk. But sometimes I'm running a little late, as we do. And on those days, the buses are my saviors. They're my knights usually I take the green bus, so green armor. They're fantastic. So what I do is I'm running, say, like 10 minutes late. There are 3 bus stops between my school and where I live. So what I do is I'll like get on the bus and hope it's the right one, and I can get off whenever I feel like it. So if I'm running 10 minutes late, I might get off at the first stop, and it's like a Mario Kart boost. Like I'm running 10 minutes late, get on the bus, get that little like super fast boost, and then get off, and suddenly I'm right back on time. I can still walk a good 20 minutes, and I can get to school on time, and nobody's the wiser. And it's only like 1,000, 1,500 won. Like that's a really, really nice deal. So on days like, you know, I think it's a couple days ago I had to do that. Like on those days, I do love and appreciate the buses. So there are pros and cons to the buses. You need to get the subway bus card. You get one card. This is what mine looks like. I have it on my phone. Looks like this, and it helps you get on the buses and the subways. So it's really great. You just reload it, and then you can use it on either. So I think that's all I want to say today. But yeah. I mean, I'm really thankful for the buses, even though I don't like them that much. I love the subway much better compared to it. But yeah, the buses are your friend. So even though they're confusing, I suggest you try to learn how to use them. And so, okay, so see you next time.